If you are out there right now and you are starting in the coaching industry, I'm going to have the best advice for you. This advice is what I wish I knew when I first started. It's what I always preach to people that I work with, because I know that this is going to be the difference between, are you going to last in this space, or are you just going to come into this space like what most people do, make a little tiny bit of money that they make and then they're all of a sudden gone? Or even worse, make a lot of money in this space and then you're gone. Now, question for you, how many people do you know right now that have been successful in the past? And you've seen these people, they've come out of the woodwork, they're making so much money, they're everywhere, and all of a sudden a year or two later, they're nowhere. I've seen this that many times throughout my life. You can probably relate to me with this. I remember when I first started in coaching, I wasn't in the best financial situation. I was like, I just want to become successful. If I could just make 6 figures in the market space, my whole life would freaking change. Wouldn't yours? I was so excited about this. If I could just make 100K a year, that would change everything. I was so hooked on this reality that I look at people and they're like, I'm making multiple 6 figures, I'm making 7 figures, I'm making millions, whatever it was. And it always made me feel insecure, but I'm like, one day I'm going to get there. And I looked at this person like, they're so much better than me, blah, blah, blah. I'd compare myself with that level. Do you know what? Most of them, I would say 99% of them, the ones that I used to look up to in some way, are no longer here. And I've saw a pattern. And one of the biggest patterns is all these people that massively grow really fast are usually going to land on their ass very fast as well. Because what do? They don't support the client. And this is something that I am going to hammer on, and it's the foundation of my company. I would rather support the client than get ahead really, really fast financially. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is what most people do. They get so caught up with the cash flow every month. I just want to make more, just want to make more. You know people like this, I know. And they get so caught up with this that they leave their client out to dry. Now, I'm going to say to you right now from my truth, if you see all the time a coach out there talking about their own result, I made XYZ, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, and they don't counterbalance that with their client results, you know it's not going to last, because their whole business is based on force, not power. And if you understand the levels of consciousness, it's what I talk about at my events. So if you haven't come to one of my events, come to one of my events where I break down the 16 levels. Most people are operating from this hustle force mentality. And this hustle force mentality is, I just need to get money in, I just need to get money in. Okay, I don't care about my people that work for me. I don't care about my clients. It's all about me. It's all about my egotistical thing. I know many people that have gone bankrupt because of that. I know many people that have lost things in their life because they don't treat the client with respect. They leave their client out to dry. Now, question, if you have clients right now, and let's just say they're not taking action, it's a completely different story. I'm very strong on that. If I have clients that aren't taking action, have a victim mentality, what I used to have back in the day, I don't allow it anymore, I'll just cut them. Done. Get away from me. Because that's the standard. But I'm saying most people of these caliber, the ones that you know about, the ones that are always teaching, I'll give you an example. I've got many clients that have come to me before. And clients that have come to me before and they tell me about certain people and I look at their profile and I'm like, oh yeah, I used to work with this person. And I can already see, can I ask you a question about this person? And then they go, yeah. And I say, I guarantee you didn't get results. And I guarantee you they did not deliver you what they told you they'd deliver. And they always tell me, yes. How do I know that? Because you can tell when someone is just money hungry like crazy and just all about just about my ego, they are fragile as anything. And all it takes is a few people to be pissed off to make them go down into the toilet and flush. So what is this principle that I'm teaching you right now? The whole goal of number one, the only thing that you need to care about is getting results for your clients. It's the number one thing that I care about in my company. If I'm not getting results, I'll pause everything and say, we need to stop. We need to get these people results. Because the results that I get from my clients makes my business grow. And I have a quote that I remember I was on a webinar a couple of days ago with all these amazing women, and I said this quote, and it landed with so many people. Stop talking about your own results online and start talking and bragging about your clients' results. That's what shows people who you really are. I'm very braggy about my clients' results. I've got 413 plus. Plus I've got all these case studies that are booked in the next 6 weeks that you're going to start seeing online of people talking about what my experience is like working with them. And do you know what they all say? I made money. They all say what I'm actually like as a person, because the loudest voice in any room, the evidence of your coaching, a direct reflection of your coaching, comes back to what results you get for your clients, how happy your clients are, and also would your clients actually refer you more people? What's the benefit of getting your clients results? Like, think about this. If I just get my clients results, and let's just say I get 20 people an amazing result, they're going to tell at least one person about the coaching. Now I've got 20 leads coming in. And a lot of you are being preached saying, no, you need to have a marketing strategy externally. No, you need it at the start. But when you actually have a thriving business and you're getting your clients results, not just focusing on you, you'll get taken care of if you get your clients results. But if you, number one, are getting, let's just say, your clients results, and you have so many of these clients, it's so easy to put a testimonial out. It's so easy to do a case study. It's so easy to get and ask, hey, if I get on a call with a potential prospect and say, hey, that's all good. You don't need to make a decision right now. Do you want to talk to 10, 20 of my clients? They're happy to jump on a call with you. Question: would your clients right now get on a call for you? Just as a way of saying, oh my God, I love Zach's coaching, to get on a call for you to close the deal. What if you started using your golden goose clients, the ones that are quality, to start getting on these 15-minute calls and just talking about their experience, not really selling it, just saying, hey, get off the thing. Oh my God. I remember I've got Katie, one of my amazing clients, Katie. She's probably going to watch this video. She jumps on so many calls for me. And she even said to me yesterday, I said, I appreciate you so much. I didn't even, I'm just like, can you? I'm not like forcing her to do it. But she's like, thank you. Because I get to talk and learn about these other people that are potential. She gets more of the growth out of it. And she even says she loves getting on the call. Why? Because I've helped her. If I hadn't have helped her, if I had have ripped her off, if I had to leave her out to dry, got her money and said, piss off now, which is what most people do, by the way, because they've got a shitty coaching model, and they only care about who? Themselves. This is what I've done online. This is me. This is what happened to me, blah, blah, blah. When I see that crazy shit, I'm just like, they are going down. Not because I wish it upon them, because I've seen the pattern so much. Because haven't you realized in life, when you hurt people in some way, whether you hurt them emotionally, financially, or something, there's something called karma. And karma will always find you. But how do we use karma as a positive? We use it as adding so much value to our clients. And if we do that and we stop telling ourselves every single day, write this on your freaking wall at home. My question every day to myself, my primary question is not, how do I get more clients? How do I get more clients? How do I get more clients? It's not that. It's completely different. It's a different attitude. It's how do I serve my current clients more? How do I serve my current clients more? Instead of going out there to try to get clients, focus on what you already have. There's a manifestation principle that if I focus on what I already have and I'm grateful for what I already have and I focus on adding value to what I already have, more is going to show up. Why? Because I'm grateful for what I have. Most people are saying, I don't have it, even though I've got 10 clients, I need more, I need more, I need more. And you're in the chasing mentality. You're in level 2 consciousness, which is all about controlling events. You can't control events, but there's one thing you can control. If I have all these clients right here and I've already got them on board, they've invested in me, they've bought into my coaching, I have every right to serve them at a high level. And if I just focus on these people, I can control that to some degree. I can't control, is someone going to come to me? If I try to force this person to come, that's not going to work. Question for you. Is your coaching model getting results? Will your clients get on a phone call for you to sell your coaching? And number 3, turn the goose clients, this is a funny analogy, the goose clients that you have, everyone's a goose. I look at it like a goose. I'm being facetious right now. Everyone that I sign up is a goose. But what I want to do, if they start off as a goose, let's just say, G, I pull them in as a G, and then I want them to be a GG, which is a golden goose client. And what is a golden goose client? A golden goose lays the golden eggs. The golden eggs are testimonials. The golden eggs are retention. The golden eggs are case studies. The golden eggs are referrals, testimonials, freaking talking about you, doing posts about you, putting you on your stories. That's the golden goose client. Why? Because they lay the golden eggs. I've got people right now, friends of mine, business associates, people that have sent me hundreds of thousands of dollars. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Not 1,000, not 15,000, not 20,000, hundreds. Now, question is this, why would they do that? Because they know I get results. They know I'm not full of shit. Now, would someone refer you at that level if that wasn't the case? No. And what do? I focus on golden goose clients. Because if I can turn a goose to a golden goose by getting them results, what's the fastest way to make a client happy? Get them results. Get them money. If I get on a call with someone and I say to them, hey, I'm going to make you back the investment in the first month, and I do it, happy client. That person will refer me to everyone. Is it not true? Most people are not focusing on this. They're focusing on more, I want more, I want more, I want more, instead of focusing on the person right in front of them. You will last in the space long term, no matter what happens right now. No matter what happens, my mindset is right now, I'm thinking long term. And that's how I've done this business. That's how I make millions of dollars now. It's not because I'm super smart. I guess I am smart in a way because I'm focusing on my client results. Because that's what I care about. And if I get enough of these, that's why I keep a tally on it. And by the way, there's probably more people than 413 that I've got, but I just haven't followed up with them, which I will follow up, which will probably massively push up the numbers. But that's what I focus on. And isn't that a better strategy every day to say, I want more client testimonials, I want more client results compared to how do I get more money for me? It's all about me. I don't care about anyone else. It's them. Wrong mentality. So for you, turning the goose into the golden goose that lays the golden eggs. There's an old story about a man. He was on a farm and he just had this goose and all of a sudden it started to go gold. It was like crazy, this goose. Imagine this, you're on a farm, you're a farmer, and all of a sudden this goose starts to go gold, and all of a sudden, the goose starts to lay the eggs. Oh my God, this gold, it's gold. Oh my God, and then he tried to break it, it's actually literally gold. He goes down to check it out, it's actually gold. And he's like, where did you find this? And he's like, yeah, I don't know. He didn't tell him because he didn't want to tell people he had a golden goose client. And then all of a sudden he kept doing it over and over again, keep going down there. Every few days he'd have a golden goose. And he said to himself, I'm going to freaking force this client or this goose, I'm going to cut this goose open or hurt that client. Because a lot of people get a golden goose client and then all of a sudden they sabotage that relationship. This is what people do. And then what happens is he goes down, gets the goose, cuts the goose open because he's like, oh my God, there must be so much gold inside. And all of a sudden, there was no more gold. This is what people do. They rip their golden goose that finally starts getting results and all of a sudden they leave them out to dry, metaphorically. Or they cut them open in metaphorically. And all of a sudden the goose stops laying the golden eggs. Your relationships with your clients needs to be a long-term game. Do you know how many people come back to my events after they've worked with me? They come back to my events, they've come 6 times, 7 times over. They keep coming back to my events. Why? Because they're golden goose clients. They're golden goose clients. So what do? Whenever I run an event, instead of me saying, how do I get people to my event? I reach out to everyone that's come to my event before. Hey, guys, I'd love to have you back. Yep, I'm in. That's how easy it is. And that's why you want to build a community in your coaching business, not just a few clients. My whole goal is to create communities. Community means this. If I get 100 people, let's just say, in my community right now, they know each other, they connect with each other, and all of a sudden when I'm like, hey guys, I'm running an event in Bali, everyone's going to come across because they're part of the community. They're like, oh, Joey's going, Dave's going, this person's going, they're all going to go. That's how you need to build your business long term. I actually see no one in the space talking about this. They're talking about, oh, how many I make 20K months, I made 30K months. Who cares? Tell me you've made someone else 20K a month, and now I'm like, I'm interested. So stop bullshitting around, start getting testimonials. Ask yourself right now, how many testimonials do I actually have? Most people don't even have any, and they're making 15, 20K a month. It's crazy to me because you don't have any client results. This message for you right now, if you're not getting client results, step up. And right now, if you're there right now and this is landing in your heart, you know it's the truth. So go out there and focus on this. Focus on getting your clients' results and turn them into the golden goose client. And I'm telling you, you won't have to worry about marketing again. Your business will grow naturally. I've grown my whole business, my whole entire business without spending a cent on advertising. I'm saying to you, you can as well. And it's not about going out there trying to get Facebook ads. It's all bullshit. The reality is get your clients results, get the small amount of clients you have right now, get them results, and they will refer you, connect with you, and all of a sudden, energetically, the universe will support you. Guys, I have an event coming up next month. It's about a month away right now. If you're interested in coming, learning more about my model, which I know is different to anyone else out there, please message me right now. I'd love to entertain you and pretty much teach you a lot of things around what I've learned in the last 10 years. Guys, that's my message to you. Have an incredible day. Subscribe to the channel, comment below your biggest learning, and I'll talk to you all very soon.